Hey, it's Kim Mason again. I'm here with the Come Eat Peeps, trying to show you the DIY of how to make your own chicken snack feed treats. It's all also a natural antibiotic for them to stop parasites. It keeps flies away, fleas away, all those rodents and roaches, and they hate anything with Italian seasoning or garlic or anything like that. I have a little bit of powdered garlic in here. I've done this out of my garden, but you could buy this at any of the big stores. They usually have the whole Italian seasoning, and I break it up and I sprinkle all of my herbs in here. I just keep refilling this thing. I love it. I have in here, I have exactly what's on the ingredients on the back of the Italian seasoning. It's amazing. I have the oregano, I have the rosemary, sage, the aromatic spices, I have lavender, I have Italian thyme, I have bergamot, lavender, everything. And any Italian seasoning, any type of, I have all the leftover rose petals. My husband and I, we always save all those rose petals for the, from the just trimming. We save them, and then that way whenever I go to make this, it literally takes me like a half hour. I just throw it all in here, I mix it up, and look how beautiful it is. Oh, and it smells so good. I literally want to bake something with it. I actually do when I do make these, because before they dry, I pick them fresh out of my garden and I hose them off really good. I dip them a little bit of vinegar water, and then I just shake them off. It gets rid of, if you do have any little bugs. I usually don't have bugs in my stuff because I spray organic spray on them with no chemicals whatsoever in any of my stuff ever. So I want to make sure my chickens are eating corn-free, soy-free, and organic. And you get champion layers with this mix I'm about to share with you. I used to buy a bag, and just a bag alone would be costing me $38. I have 18 chickens. And so I did the math. I bought 4 bags 1 month times 12. I was spending $1,800 a year till I came up with this. I just started reading the back of the bags. I'm like, I could do that. I got all this. Oh my gosh. I literally have all this stuff growing in my garden. So anyhow, I crushed up what I showed earlier in the other one. I crushed up about, I would say, probably about 4 cups of oyster shells, and I sprinkled some Italian seasoning in there. And then, like I said, I have this, I get these dried mealworms. I have no association with this company whatsoever, other than I love them and they're affordable. So I like to, I put about 4 cups of that in there too. And I just take all of this, measure it out, 4 cups, put it in here. Like I said, the big one in here, I have about 32 cups in here of chicken crumble and chicken pellets. I mix them. It really helps them when they're laying. And then I mix all of this into this big bucket, and then I mix it all together in the other big bucket, and then I pour it all in here, and I just keep this in my seat. Yes, I have a seat in the chicken coop. I love to stay out there under the misters and the shade. It feels so good. And I just give them their treats with their fresh fruit, frozen fruit, melons, whatever I put in their vegetables. So anyhow, and then I just take all of this and I put this in here. I put about 8 cups of the flour. Let me see if I can tilt this so you can see it. There we go. And then I mix all of this. I put it in here. I usually just put this in a big cookie sheet whenever I'm doing all of my dried. It's okay if you have a couple little stems and sticks like these. The chickens don't care. They peck and eat everything. They'll eat anything. They love all the leftovers from the garden too. I just slice them all up like our zucchini and stuff. I'll do big chunks and throw them in there for them. And anything healthy or organic is a great source of protein, vegetables, everything that you need for your chickens to keep them healthy. It's a natural antibiotic. Like I said, it works great against rodent and pests, anything. So I'm just pouring all this in here. And then I literally just take it, shake it up, shake it, mix it. Do the same thing. And then this is what you get without the chicken feed. You just get unbelievably healthy, organic compost for your, not compost, chicken treats for superior champion layers. They love it. Every type of healthy, organic seasoning, natural flowers. Oh, I also put some, I forgot to tell you that, some little bit of lemon balm, lemongrass, and some marigold dried flowers. Whenever they're done, I just pluck them off and throw them in a bucket. And it also helps against mosquitoes and fleas and flies. And you go into my chicken coop, there's never any flies. They hate the smell of all this stuff. But the chickens love it. It's good for them. It's good for us. Except for the mealworms and stuff that I just put in. When I have all my herbs together, I like to take a big baggie of it and just save it in our house for cooking. And it is so good. And the aroma that comes from your fresh. And you don't have to have anything big or fancy or like a massive, huge plant. I have a bucket planter, and I have an herb in each planter. Excuse me. And then I just cut it off, bring it, put it in these little baskets, these handy little baskets I got from the dollar store, and I just let them dry out in there, and then I mince it all up like what I just showed you. Same thing with these. You can get this stuff at the dollar store, the Italian seasoning. Sometimes when I don't feel like doing this, I will get a little bit lazy with Italian seasoning, and I just go grab like 5 or 10 of the dollar store ones and just fill up this thing. So this one happened to be from my garden, fresh out of the cut and then ground it up in my little pulsation thing I have. So I'm gonna just pour all this in this 5-gallon bucket and then do the same thing I showed you with this one. Just pour it out. It's okay if it falls a little bit on the ground like this because the chickens just come here and eat it anyhow. So yeah, you just put the lid on, take it all up. There you go. You got a 5-gallon bucket of cured chicken feed. It should last you about a month, maybe 2, depending on how many chickens you have. This lasts me sometimes about 2 months. And I have, when I'm done mixing this up, I pour it in here. And one of these lasts me about every 2 weeks. So it's super affordable, super healthy, all organic, and you know exactly what is in your chicken's food so they can become champion chicken layers. Anyhow, I hope these tips helped you. I hope you've been able to see. I will post the recipe below. Like I always say, have a great day and come eat, peeps. Bye.